Here is the 2010 to 2015 Hyundai Tucson. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Now let's go ahead and get started. Open the driver's side door. Now right there at the bottom on the left side you'll find the primary hood release lever. Pull it in front of the vehicle, right on top of that Hyundai emblem there. That's where the secondary hood release lever is. Put two fingers in there and push it up. Push it up and lift up the hood. This hood requires a prop rod to stay in place, so grab the rod and put it in that slot with the arrow marking it and let it go. Now once the hood is open, that right there, that's the main fuse box. So press on the clip on the back side over there and lift it up from the back there. Right, lift it up and then get it out at an angle. Underneath the cover you'll find the fuse diagram that's going to come handy in just a minute. First let's get the fuse puller and get it out. Now the way the fuse puller works, it goes right on the fuse, it drops on, and then you squish it and then you pull it off. That's going to pull the fuse off, right? That's how it works. Now on the bottom right corner you see that's where all the spare fuses are, and that's where it is on the fuse panel right there. Now inside the car, first let's pry the secondary fuse panel cover off. Just get your hand in there and pull it off. And that right there is the secondary fuse panel, and that's the fuse diagram for it. We'll be constantly referring to this fuse diagram throughout this process. Now let's focus on power outlet 1. I'll get the fuse puller on the fuse. Once it's sitting like this, I'm going to pull it. See what happens. The power is gone in the outlet. Because this fuse was good, the power is gone. And how do I know this fuse is good? Because the metal part in the middle of the fuse, it's not broken. If it's broken, then it's a bad fuse. So if yours is a bad fuse, which means the metal part is broken, just get the spare fuse from the main fuse compartment and let's look at this and make sure this is not broken. See, the metal part over here in the middle is not broken. It's good. So let's get this new spare fuse, which is working, which is good, and let's put it in where the original fuse went. And as soon as I push it back in, the power is going to come right back on. That's it. Now let's move on to power outlet 2, that 25 amp fuse. Now this fuse controls two outlets, one over there and the second one in the cargo area. So one fuse for two outlets. Get the fuse puller on it and pull the 25 amp fuse. Same idea, we're going to check it. See, mine is not broken, so it's a good fuse. If yours is broken, then it's a bad fuse, and very likely that's what the problem is. And again, what we'll do is we'll get the 25 amp spare fuse from the main fuse compartment under the hood, and then we'll check it and make sure that this one is good. It says 25 amps, the metal part is not broken. Let's put it back in, and then the power should come right back on. And hopefully this should solve your problem. The idea is the same. Just pull out the fuse, check it good. If it's bad, then replace it with the good fuse. Once you're done, put this panel back on, and same thing for the main fuse box. When you're putting this cover back on, focus on the front two clips first to make sure they go in properly like that, and only then push on the cover from the top, and then it will just sit right in place. And that is pretty much it. See how easy the whole process was? Hopefully swapping the fuses fixes your problem. In order to close the hood, first take load off the prop rod, so push it, get the prop rod out of there, put it back in its place, secure it, lower the hood and slam it shut. Hope you found it useful.